Hello, Ken Eagle here with Digital Projection. Today I want to illustrate some of the differences between high brightness and high contrast projectors and provide examples for both types of applications. So, what exactly is a high brightness projector? A high brightness projector is the standard configuration of a projector when it is built. There is no aperture installed in the light path and the lens is fully open. Generally speaking, this is the configuration used to determine the ANSI lumen output of the projector. Now, where would you use a high brightness projector? The good thing about a high brightness projector is that it can be used in almost any application. It is particularly well suited for applications that have a good deal of ambient light with little to no light control mechanisms such as light dimmers or window shades. However, for viewing high quality video and graphics in a light controlled environment, you will want to use a high contrast projector, which I'll discuss a little bit more in just a moment. But first, here are a few recommendations on uses for high brightness projectors. Applications with a lot of ambient light, retail spaces, lobbies, conference and boardrooms, residential media rooms or entertaining spaces, and applications that require a large viewing surface. Keep in mind, when designing for your application, the brightness of the projected image is determined by the size of the image, gain of the screen surface, and light output of the projector. The throw distance does not determine the brightness. Now, let's define a high contrast projector. A high contrast projector is built from a high brightness projector. It is created by adding an aperture into the light path and a lens with limited light opening. The aperture determines the amount of light that reaches the image plane. The narrower the aperture, the darker the image for a given exposure of time, yielding a higher contrast image. So, where would you use a high contrast projector? High contrast projectors are best suited for viewing high quality video and graphics in a light controlled environment. A high contrast projector will sacrifice light output to increased contrast. And high contrast projectors work best in applications where no windows are present or where windows can be covered and lights can be turned off or dimmed down to more than 75%. Here are a few recommendations on uses for high contrast projectors. Applications with no light or with light controlled light. Movie rooms or screening rooms. Commercial applications where best video quality is needed, such as in advertising where content being viewed is often high-def video for TV or graphic advertising. And in dedicated home cinema rooms. Well, that's all there is to it. You should now have a solid foundation to begin to design and select high brightness and high contrast projectors for your projection applications. If you have additional questions regarding high brightness or high contrast projectors, please contact the Digital Projection Application Support Team for assistance or visit us online at www.digitalprojection.com.